And welcome back. I'm Dylan Black. She is the CEO of Rideau Sports Centre. Nicki Bridgland is with us right now. Hello, Nicki. How are you?
Hi, Dylan. I'm great. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. You have something exciting going on here. So it used to be the Rideau Tennis Club.
That's right.
So something happened with the Rideau Tennis Club, let's just say, and it's no longer.
That's right.
So now you've got the Rideau Sports Centre up and running. Well, it'll be up and running very soon. So tell us about everything that's been going on recently.
Yeah, so I'm happy to tell you. I've begun an initiative called the Rideau Sports Centre, and we purchased the lease at the old Rideau Tennis Club from the RA Centre. So we've taken over the property August 21st. We've been in the midst of renovating this amazing 4-acre property to bring vitality and vibrance through introducing many different sports onto the property. So instead of just being a tennis club, it will have many different sports like volleyball, basketball, dodgeball, soccer, pickleball.
Wow.
So really, I guess the biggest thing is that we're turning it into a multi-sport facility with a wellness center and a restaurant and a yoga studio that will be fully open to the public.
Restaurant as well?
Yes.
Seems like a pretty big undertaking.
It is.
Yeah.
It's not for the faint of heart, but it's something that the city needs. It needs more recreation space, and a space that all ages, all skill levels, all sports, all backgrounds will be welcome to play. Okay.
Where's the exact location in case people didn't know where the tennis club was originally?
The address is 1 Donald Street.
Okay.
And that is located at the pathway of the NCC at the Adaway Bridge. So it's right, it's in an area that's a natural connecting place, given that with the new bridge across the Rideau River, it connects Overbrook to Sandy Hill, to New Edinburgh, to Rockcliffe. And it brings all neighborhoods together. It's in this sweet location that's easily accessible to the Queensway, and just it's a community hub that we're building that will welcome everybody. And
you seem to know your stuff about this kind of thing because you have another company that people may have heard of, the Ottawa Sports and Social Club.
Yes.
How long has that been around for?
I began the Ottawa Sport and Social Club, otherwise known as OSSC, in 2003. So it's been 14 years. I began that with 300 people playing weekly, and we now have 10,000 people that play every single week across 28 different sports.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's different venues across the city.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. So our prior model was renting gym spaces in schools and community centers and churches and public spaces. But the restriction for that is often that we can't use it during the day because children are using the schools during the day and we're not allowed to play. So starting this initiative with the Rideau Sports Centre and developing that property is really opening up the times of day that adults can engage in recreation. And we can offer morning leagues, lunchtime leagues, emergency services leagues, so at different hours of the day that we previously couldn't through the Ottawa Sport and Social Club. Okay, so
are you talking about, is there even a possibility of like a 24/7 type deal going on?
Absolutely, that's a possibility. Yes, that would be the goal. I mean, that would be full utilization of this magnificent new center. Okay,
so tell us about the construction of this. So you bought it in August, we're in October now, but you actually have an opening date, which is November 1st?
We do, November 1st.
Things have been going pretty quickly.
Things have been going so quickly. We're doing an aesthetic renovation in this phase 1, which opens November 1st, of the clubhouse. And what we've also done, which are being installed today, are we've invested in 2 new domes. So there's 2 new sport domes to replace the older ones that had gone past their life cycle. And new lighting, new court surfacing for tennis. So 1 dome will be dedicated to tennis and the other dome will be dedicated to multi-sport, the sports that I mentioned before.
Okay, so it looks like we have, so this is the plans or the blueprint, so to speak?
This is actually how the property is. So this is an aerial view of what the property is. Previously it had 19 tennis courts.
Okay, I see.
And right now you can see here, this is phase 2. So I'm working with a renowned architect in Ottawa called whose name is Barry Podolsky, who wants us and is working with us to re-envision what the clubhouse on the existing footprint could look like. Right now there is not one window that is open to the river, but what you can see is he's opening up windows to the river, creating patios so that it's a lot more accessible and a place in the community that people really want to hang out in and enjoy. And this is the view from the tennis court. So you'll see it's very different than what it is currently. And that will be in the next 12 to 18 months. We're working very closely with the National Capital Commission and also with the City of Ottawa to reimagine the waterway. You can see on that photo there's kayaks and canoes, and the idea is to have kayak and canoe parking and water activities to reimagine the waterway. We'll have cross-country ski racks, bike racks. It's a place that people will be able to access on foot, bike, car, or canoe or kayak.
That's wonderful. So, okay, so you're saying that phase 1 will be open by November 1st. I think you sort of just gave us a rough timeline. Phase 2, so you're looking at, sorry, did you say 12 to 18 weeks?
Oh, I wish.
Sorry,
12 to 18 months.
Months away, okay.
Yes, so it's a long process working with the National Capital Commission, although they've been amazing to work with, and the City of Ottawa also very supportive of the vision that we are creating. And in the meantime, November 1st, we'll have tennis courts that are available to be rented and to be played on. We've already accepted block bookings for people who are wanting to play regularly in the Dome from now, November 1st, until the end of April, as well as the multi-sport courts, which the leagues are available through the Ottawa Sport and Social Club at ossc.ca. Not to mention any other user group that is interested in renting space. We would love to have them play with us.
It almost sounds like almost every sport is going to be accessible, where you maybe not hockey, maybe not, because there's no skating rink or anything like that.
Well, I left sport out, actually. A sport that we will be introducing on the property is deck hockey. And
deck hockey?
Yes, so we'll have 3 deck hockey surfaces.
Okay, so you do have it all covered.
We do, yeah, it's amazing. So the potential on 4 acres is quite enormous, as you can imagine. We'll also be introducing beach volleyball to the facility.
Beach volleyball, so that's something, because I don't think there's any real areas that I can think of possibly in town where there's beach volleyball access.
Well, we did develop another facility that does have beach volleyball at the Ottawa Tennis and Lawn Bowling Club, which is I think how we ended up in the partnering with tennis clubs and developing. So
that's neat. That's new to me, and this is very exciting.
Thank you. Yeah,
this is really cool.
It's a great opportunity for Ottawa. It's open to the public, a community hub that's inclusive and diverse, and honoring the really important roots of tennis and the decades of tennis from the Rideau Tennis Club.
RideauSportsCentre.com for more details on all this. Amazing. Phase 1 opening November 1st.
That's right. Thank you very much.
Nicki Bridgland, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, Dylan.
And we've got more daytime coming up on Rogers TV.